there! Welcome to this installment of our Using Word Style series. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the custom macros included in the Macmillan template, the Manuscript Cleanup Macro. If you haven't watched the video on loading the template on your computer and attaching it to your document, you should do that first. To get started, let's start with the basics. What are macros? Well, macros are small bits of code that can automate repetitive actions for you. Haven't you ever spent time doing tedious find and replaces to clean up a copy-edited manuscript? Well, those days are over. We've created a macro to do most of that work for you, plus a few extra time savers. More specifically, the Macmillan Manuscript Cleanup Macro does the following things. It replaces all direct formatting with character styles. It also removes white space characters like multiple spaces, manual page breaks, and tabs. It fixes hyphens and dashes, and a bunch of other cleanups. For the full list, check out this link. But wait, aren't there situations when you might need some of these characters? For example, an intentional blank line space in a manuscript to indicate a scene break, or multiple spaces between the numbers in the impression line? Well, of course. But we've set the macro to ignore certain things that would otherwise change as long as they are styled correctly. So, for example, a blank line styled as a section break or a page break styled as a page break will not be removed. The same goes for certain characters. We have a character style available called Span Preserve Character. If you style a tab, double space, or triple space with this, they won't be removed by the macro. And if you find that you need to preserve other types of characters, just let us know and we can add it to the macro. You should run the macro both after you finish styling the paragraphs of the document before copy editing, and then again before sending the final manuscript to composition. Running the macro itself is easy. First, make sure the template is attached as described in earlier videos. Then, apply all the paragraph styles to your document. Now, to run the macro, all you have to do is click this happy face button at the top of your window and the macro will start. If you're on a Mac, you'll have to click the blue arrow, select Macmillan Manuscript Cleanup from the pop-up, and click Run. If you haven't saved your document, you'll get a pop-up asking if you want to save it now. If you click OK, the macro will save your document and run all of the changes mentioned above. It may take a little while on a full-length manuscript, so feel free to get up, take a walk, get a cup of coffee, and when you're back, you'll see this message signaling that the cleanup macro is complete. And that's the Macmillan Cleanup Macro. If you need any more information, check out these links.